there, everyone. Good to see everybody today. Let me scoot this chair forward. I had a little back, a little far. How's everybody doing today? Hello, YouTube coin community. This is Dustin with Coin Opp. And how is everybody doing? If I'm still watching, won't be in chat. Okay, Amber, that's fine. Hi, Beth. Hi, Mr. Absurd. Hi, ACS Coin Shop. Dustin, how are you? I'm doing good. Morgan Dollar, David White. What is Opp? Opp stands for Operation. I would have used OP, but there's a million channels called Coin Opp, which with an OP, and they are all like pinball and video game channels. So I went with OPP. Doing well, great. I'm doing great. Thanks for the book. Oh yeah, I'm so pumped. Doing super. Hello. Well, it's good to see everybody in here. We already have 72 people in the chat right away, which is awesome. Can I get a shout out? As a matter of fact, Caveman A, you absolutely can get a shout out. Before we get going, I wanted to give a few shout outs. Caveman A is the first one to ask for a shout out, so I'm giving him one right off the bat. I do want to give out a shout out to a few channels that I definitely recommend. So if you are out and about on YouTube and you want to check out other channels, I definitely recommend Couch Collectibles. He live streams, I think, 5 days a week and then does regular videos on top of it. I love his channel. Been talking with Justin ever since he started. Coins for Amateurs, he's in the group right now. Coins for Amateurs is another great channel. It's a family-oriented channel, and they live stream while they coin search, while they film themselves coin searching as a group. It's really cool. You've got SJ's, what does Sylvia call her channel? SJ's Variety or something like that. I forget what Sylvia calls it. But Sylvia has her own channel where she metal detects and shows coins. I think she might be live right now, as a matter of fact. And of course, Half Dollar Make You Holler. That's another channel I like to watch myself. I like to go over when I'm done this. Sometimes I'll stop by and check up on them, watch some of their streams. I don't ever film any coin roll hunting. I do personally coin roll hunt and coin search and cherry pick and all the stuff that I talk about, but everybody else already films that live, so I just don't film myself doing that. I'll leave that up to everybody else. When are you having another live stream, CFA? Oh yeah, good question. Thanks, Dustin. Hey, Beth. SJ's Mixed Adventures. That's right. Thank you for Coins for Amateurs. Sylvia's channel is SJ's Mixed Adventures. Another shout out that I want to give right off the bat would be to Ken Peavy's YouTube channel and his blog post, which is Million Pennies Project. If you are looking for very useful information for newer people with coin roll hunting, coin searching, and cherry picking, well, his blog post, The Million Pennies Project, is just loaded with a whole lot of just very, very useful information. Give Sylvia a shout out. I just did give Sylvia a shout out. I gave her a whole bunch of shout outs. I always give Sylvia a shout out. First live chat. Shout right on, homies. Hey there, YouTube coin community. Yeah, that's my opening line. Hey there, YouTube coin community. This is Dustin with Coin Opp. Today, whoop, I just dropped my keyboard. That's great. 1 second. Alrighty, let me show you guys some stuff. I wanted to show you a few drawings that people have done. After the last live stream, Brian Wilkinson went and he did this drawing real quick of me and sent that to me. There's even got the Alpine Griddle, which was the shirt I was wearing last live stream. I thought that was really cool. Nobody's ever drawn art for me before, so that was a first. I just thought that was really interesting. He says he's going to do more. And then Amber Panel, she's one of our admins in the Coin Opp group. She made this for me. Welcome to Coin Opp. You may have seen it in a couple of my videos. I've been putting it kind of in the beginning of some of my videos just because I think it's really, really cool. And speaking of Amber, her daughter, Maya, is actually watching today. Now, she's only 8 years old, and she's a little coin collector herself. She likes things like mint errors, off-center coins, you know, obvious stuff that she can spot. But I just thought it was really cool that an 8-year-old named Maya is watching this live stream. So Maya, thank you for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. I love knowing that people as young as you are getting involved into the coin world. I think that is super, super cool. So that's a drawing that Amber had done right there on the screen. Welcome to Coin Opp. I thought that was really cool. I know I've been using it in videos and all that stuff, but I just thought it was awesome. Wanted to show everybody, give her some credit for that, and I just went to the wrong thing. That was great. Oh, that was pretty. Let's see. I thought that was pretty. Yeah, Beth, I like that one a lot too. I think it was cool. And I accidentally almost started up the beginning of the show again. What's up, Dustin? Sorry, I'm using voice text. So, very cool. What's up, Dustin? And Morgan. Wow, those are awesome. What's up, Brian? Hail to the artist. Yep, the artist of that one was Amber. And then the one prior to that was Brian Wilkinson, who's actually in chat right now. Actually, I think both of them are. That's awesome. Get the kids involved. Really cool. Yes, Coins for Amateurs. I love it when I hear or see somebody that's a child that is interested in coin collecting and the coin hobby. I know my mom kind of got mad at me because she heard one of my streams where I was talking about, with the future of more business, more and more various forms of electronics, do you see a reduction in coin and currency product? If so, what is the future of numismatics in your opinion? That is an awesome question. Let me get to that one in just a second. But my mom was watching one of my streams, and she heard me talking about how I got into coins, and I made mention about how when I was about 5 or 6, my dad had got me some Indian head cents at a live broadcast that he was doing. My dad was a disc jockey, and that's really when. But I have told me quite a few of the coins I have I've saved PMDB because I have a few times. But my dad, I consider, was the first influence of my coin collecting. But my mom decided to point out that as a little kid, I used to go and find all the pennies that I could, and I'd put them in little baggies and hide them in the closet. And when I was like 3 or 4 and they were moving, the movers found just hordes and hordes of pennies that I had stored and saved away. So apparently I've been hoarding pennies since I was a little kid. So, I don't know. So I just love it when I hear of young collectors getting involved. I wanted to go back up to the question that I saw that was just a really good one about the future. With the business taking more and more forms of various electronic payment, what I see happening is I see the use of paper currency and coinage in your pocket slowly fading out and eventually becoming a thing of the past. And that probably will not happen in my lifetime, but when that does happen, any of the coinage will eventually start becoming rare and will become more and more collectible. So that's where I see that going personally. But my honest opinion is I think that paper currency and coinage in your pocket eventually will be a thing of the past with everything going to electronic. So that's just me. I have 35 Indian head cents. Coin and collectibles. I love the Indian head cents. That is one of my favorite small cent series. It's the Indian head cents. Of course, I'm a huge Lincoln cent fan, obviously, but I love Indian head cents. My absolute favorite double die is the 1873 Close 3 Double Liberty Indian head cent, which I have one right there behind me. I don't know if you can see that, but that's an 1873 Double Liberty Indian head cent. That's a very rare double die, and it is by far one of my favorite double dies. Does anyone have Dustin's email address? We want to send him a private message or coin question. Ivan, I have my email address, so here. Now you can have it too. This is my personal email address. It's derringermagic@gmail.com. If you want to send me something personally, send it right there. I will get it. And then the other one is coinoppchannel@gmail.com. That one, if you send anything to coinoppchannel@gmail.com, which it did not come out right, hold on. coinoppchannel@gmail. But if you send anything there, myself and Robert Lawson, who's my channel partner, we can both look at the email and we can both give you our opinion instead of just one person. You are very knowledgeable, but I need to get with you somehow and show you these coins. You keep having problems on the Variety and Errors website. Yeah, Dale, just go ahead and shoot me a private email. The Variety and Errors website, I just finally, as of tonight, found somebody to actually moderate that for me. I don't have a lot of time recently, so I have not been on there a whole lot. Kyle does his best to moderate that, and he's the one who put it together. He's my media manager and publicist. But we finally got a moderator, so the website is going to be a lot more usable. Speaking of the website, I did want to announce, and I know Kyle wanted me definitely to announce this, that with the website, as of tonight, the auction side that he has been building for me, now the auction side has been up, and there are some things listed on there, but there's only a couple of us that have really even been listing because we have not opened it up for anybody else to list in there. Well, as of tonight, he's kind of happy with the auction side of the site. So if you have coins that you would like to sell, you yourself can go to the auction site, set up an account, and you can sell coins there as well. Let me find where I have. Here's a little thing with the website, but on the auction side of our website, we are opening that up to the public as of tonight. So that's another place that if you have coins that you want to sell, you can go there, make an account. It's all done through PayPal, all that fun stuff. Just it's pretty similar to eBay, just nowhere near the fees that eBay has. We barely charge anything compared to something like eBay. But just wanted to plug that. I'll plug it again later on. Hey, dude, sorry with the voice correction errors. I'm trying to find a list of all the coins for pennies, nickels, dimes. Printout of these errors, rare coins that would be found. Well, Tony, literally, it depends on what it is that you're looking for. I can put together a list for you of major double dies and varieties that you should be searching for. But just to give you an idea of varieties, just with Lincoln Cents, there are something like 2,800 different varieties just in the Lincoln Cents series. So if I were to put together a list of all the varieties with pennies, nickels, quarters, and dimes, it would take me a few years. You'd be there forever looking. But what I do recommend, though, is utilizing the various websites such as coppercoins.com, doubledie.com, or varietyvista.com to look up various varieties. Or, of course, your books, Cherry Pickers, Guide to Coins, and Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. And then, of course, for whatever we need, apply on variety and errors of rear approved sellers. Well, Jeffrey Watson, the Variety and Error Coin group on Facebook, that was Robert Lawson's group. Now, I am one of the administrators of that group, but that is not my group. The rules on there are not the same as like Coin Opp or any of the other groups. So, to apply on that, it's not the same as some of the other groups. You basically just let us know you want to sell. 1946S with rip or fold on the back over the United. 1958D holdback is distorted. Please help email. Well, actually, be honest, Pamela, I will never get a chance to even copy and paste that email. I will post my email address again. Just shoot me an email. But for me to pull your email off of these comments, it's just not going to happen. I'll tell you that right now. As soon as I'm done live streaming, all of the comments on the live stream side, I can't access anymore. Well, it looks like... Is this freezing up on everybody? It looks like this is lagging on my end. Let's refresh this. Oh, come on, live stream. Don't do this to me. Video output low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to make smooth streaming as such user experience buffering. Guys, how is it looking right now? It says on my end that the video output is low. I'm trying to correct that. Hopefully it changes back over. I have ridiculously fast internet, so I should not be having problems like that. Yeah, a little. Yes, it is. It's lagging a bit. Yes, it is. Yes, my end too. Lagging bad. Lagging a little. Okay, I'm going to try refreshing this one more time to see if that fixes the lag. Good now, good now. It's still telling me that the video output is low, but hopefully that will change around. I don't know what's going on. Maybe YouTube just has a lot of traffic going on. I know I've got super fast internet, and I constantly do the speed tests, so... No, much better now. Good. Okay, great. Okay, I wanted to go and show everybody something I thought that was really, really, really cool. There's an article currently that was written by Ken Potter, and it is in Numista News Magazine. Literally just started lagging now. All right, well, apparently it's going to jump in and out of lagging currently, so... I apologize. I don't know what I can do on my end to fix that right now. I've refreshed it a couple times. It says here that I'm live. My frame rate is good. I don't know. I don't know why. It's on YouTube's end. Just YouTube, Trav. YouTube is doing a lot of crooked stuff. Okay. Well, that would make sense. But anyhow, here's an article that I will post a link to it down in the comments after the stream so that you can find it. But Ken Potter recently wrote an article about a coin that Greg Smith had found. Now, Greg Smith is in the Coin Opp group on Facebook, and he had originally posted this find to the Coin Opp group, and that's when he found out how rare and valuable this coin was. And he sent it off to John Wexler to be verified, and John Wexler verified it. What he found was a 1992D close AM variety. Now, here's the letter that came back with him from John Wexler. Now, currently, this coin is off at PCGS being graded and slabbed as we speak. Hi, Sylvia, I see you're here. Welcome. I know that you were still streaming when I started, but I'm glad to see that you are here, Sylvia. I did plug you a bit while you were not on here. But yeah, here's a 1992 close AM. Here's his verification paper from John Wexler. Here's a close-up of it. If you want to read it, I'll leave it up on the screen there for a bit. Now, this coin, Ken Potter wrote an article about his find. It is currently a Numista News magazine. I think the article came out the 28th of last month, so it's only been out for just a few days. Now, what's important about this one is that with the 1992D close AM, the population report on it between all of the grading companies, there are only 79 of these that have ever been located and graded. So this is just one of 79 that is out there. And these sell for thousands of dollars. They sell anywhere between $2,000 upwards of $10,000. Now, the cool thing with Greg Smith with his coin is he even said in that article is that he had only been coin searching for about 3 to 4 months, and he had found a 1998 wide AM, and you know, he knew that that was worth a little bit of money. And then he found this 1992D close AM, and he posted pictures in the group, and that's when he found out how much it was worth. I just thought that was really, really cool. Which, speaking of the close AM and the wide AM Lincoln Cent varieties, it definitely pays to know the difference. The easiest ways to tell the difference, of course, is the gap between the A and the M. If there's an obvious gap, that would be an obvious wide AM. But you also want to look at the FG down by the Memorial Building. A close AM, the FG is going to be further away from the building, and the inside of the G, it's not going to have a little, I don't know, little leg, I guess what you want to say it. But the wide AM one is going to be much closer to the FG is going to be much closer to the Memorial Building, and it will have a little peg inside the G. But if you happen to find a 1992 or a 1992D close AM, one of these, you are sitting on some money. They are very rare varieties. They very hardly ever come up or end up being found. And when they do go up for sale, and I know Greg said that he is definitely going to be putting his in auction, they do fetch nice money. So Greg Smith, that was one heck of a find. Congratulations. That is absolutely awesome and amazing. And like I said, the article that Ken Potter wrote for Numista News, I always stumble up on that word. I wish they would just say, like, coin collectors. I hate that everybody wants to use these big words. Numismatic News Magazine. There you go. But I will post a link after I'm done this live stream. I'll post a link down to the comments so that you can find it. You found a 1960D Mercury dime, YOLO Bagels. That is awesome. That is a key date dime, and that is worth a lot of money in any grade. I believe even in low grade, they start out around $800 to $1,000. I know with the 1960D Mercury dimes, Jim Dimmick from Jim Dimmick Coins down in Fayetteville showed me his, and he has an MS65 PCGS graded slabbed 1960D Mercury dime. I believe he paid something like $27,000 for his. That was really cool, though, when he let me see it. No, I don't see Robert Lawson on here tonight. He's probably off doing his stuff. Robert, I know the last couple weeks has been very, very busy. He's been helping a coin shop that he's friends with the owner. I guess they had like 4 locations, and they closed one of their locations, and he's helping them go through all of their stock and catalog, and it's a pain in the butt. I just know he's been investing a whole lot of time over there with the people he's been helping out. So probably not. You might not see Robert Lawson in here at all tonight. but he is around. Hello, Dustin. Hello, everyone else. Hello, John Bradley. Just looking forward to my first issue. Bought it as a 1916P and it faded. It's a PO1 condition. Dude, I don't care if it's a poor one condition or not, YOLO Bagels. If it's a legit 1916D Mercury dime, well, you found a key date and you definitely made some money on it. How do I test it? Let's see. I'll get it looked at. I found a 1960D. Way to go. A 1953 steel cent looks 100% real. Tom, I highly doubt that 53 that you have is a steel cent. The most common thing that you are going to see with Lincoln Cents, and they still do it to this day, there's actually a high school science experiment where they plate coins. They take pennies and they plate them. You will find plated coins for every single year. The only year that we legitimately put out a steel cent was 1943. So if you have a 1943 steel cent, that is very plausible. And then there are some wrong planchet errors for 1944 where they accidentally struck some on the 1943 steel planchets. So those are out there. And then in 1974, there are, I know there's one in a museum, but one that is in private collection. But there are the 1974D aluminum cents that was an experimental planchet that they were testing out. Coins happen, Dustin. Okay, Maya had asked how canceled coins happen. Maya, what happens is, while the mint is making the planchets or stamping their coins or whatever, if they happen to notice something is wrong with that coin, they want to destroy it and melt it back down and reuse it before it ever escapes the mint. So what they do is they turn it into what we would call a waffled coin or a canceled coin. Basically, it gets stamped with a press that bends it up and puts this waffle design on it. So it's an absolutely damaged, destroyed coin that you can no longer use. Ivan, in God we trust. Ivan, if you have a coin that is missing part of the letters, typically that is from an error that is called struck through grease. Typically, it's just a strike through error. They typically are pretty common. You're going to find it on just about every denomination. It happens during the minting process. You're going to find them missing all kinds of stuff. Sometimes if it's a lot of design elements are missing, you can fetch a few bucks on them, but typically they don't really bring any money. So Dustin, as you know, I'm opening a shop here, Grand Junction, Colorado, and I'd like to know if you can send me a poster so I can put it in the front wall if it is possible. Actually, ACS Coin Shop, shoot me an email. We could probably work something out like that. I'll have to find something that I could donate to your shop. I could definitely do something along those lines. That would be really cool. I sent to you a picture, 1961. Sent to you in a picture. I don't. Brian Wilkinson, I'm not sure what you're trying to ask me there. Still looking at you, Mr. Once again, if you truly think you have a steal, send it in. Oh yeah, absolutely. Caveman, like what Morgan Dollar is saying, despite what anybody tells you, even an expert, if you really feel that you have something, and no matter what anybody else tells you, if you really... Oh, wow, I totally missed James Kim Delaney's super chat. James Kim Delaney, thank you so much for your super chat. I got so distracted talking away that I forgot to give you a big thank you and a shout out for that. So thank you so much. And Beth, thank you for mentioning that so I remembered. But yeah, what I was just saying, as Morgan Dollar was saying, despite what anybody, even an expert says, if you seriously feel like you have something that is more than what it is, if you think you found something and everybody's telling you different and you really feel like you have something, send it in. I know Annex, that's going to be your cheapest bet. I believe to have them look at a coin is like 15 bucks, and then to have them do a variety attribution is a few dollars more. PCGS and Annex, I believe it's around 32 to 36 a coin. But if you really think you have something, despite what anybody else tells you, sometimes the best bet is just go and send it in, because otherwise, I'm one of those people that I would rather know instead of always wonder if maybe what I had was something. So even if somebody who's more of an expert than myself tells me that what I have isn't what I think it is, which that hasn't happened in a very, very long time, but if I still felt like it was something, I would send it in and see what the coin grading companies say. Hey, there's Robert Lawson. Welcome to the group, Robert Lawson. People were just asking about you literally You know, I think our chat tonight is kind of psychic. At first, everybody was talking about Sylvia, and then about 5 minutes later, she shows up. And then shortly after that, everybody started asking about Robert Lawson, and 5 minutes later, he shows up. So you guys are all psychic. So how are you doing tonight, Robert? Coins for amateurs. Robert in the house. Chancy Cheek, how are you doing tonight? I see you keep trying to talk to me, and I have not responded to you yet. Sent you a picture of a 1960 O. It is not there. Go up. Oh, that's typically, I'll have to take a look at it again, Brian, but typically, if the O is filled, then that would typically be a die chip, or it could be anything from just build up inside of the die and it's just filling it in. It's just a filled O. I think I found a copper penny. Are they magnetic? I don't know what a planchet copper penny. Copper pennies are non-magnetic. U.S. coins are non-magnetic. There's only 1 year with Lincoln cents that you can find a magnetic coin, and that would be the 1943 steel cents. Those are magnetic. So, Sheila L. Art, very smart info. Why, thank you, Sheila. I have 1962 MS65. Pretty good grade. That is a nice grade. Well, hello, everyone. Glad to be here with you all. Dustin, did you get my email with pictures of a 1980 reverse 006? Yes, I believe I did get your images of that. How should I insure a coin to index if I don't know its value, only guessing its potential value? Well, Rick, if it's a coin, let's say it's a rare variety or error, say you believe you have a double die, I would go and find a comparable that, in your opinion, would be comparable to what it is that you have and figure out value by that. Either that or figure out what the maximum amount of value for that variety is and insure it for that amount. It does not cost a whole lot to insure a package when you are shipping. So if you have a coin that is a $1,000 coin, I would definitely make sure it is insured. 44. Which is a key date Morgan. He sent with silvery sheen. Any suggestions about the sheen? Could be anything from toning to damage to whatever. Somebody could have defaced it. I'm not too sure. Without seeing an image of it, Gracie, I could not tell you. Doing well. I went to Apex Coins this week. I've been to Apex Coins quite a few times. Lo and behold, he watches your videos. Oh, wow. I did not know that he watches my videos. Actually, the owner of Apex Coins, I used to see him. He probably doesn't even realize that it was me he was talking to, but for the coin shows down in Fayetteville for the Shriners Club. Every year, the Shriners Club hosts a coin show, and he would come down and set up. And then there were a couple times I went up to Apex and checked out his shop. And that guy has a lot of currency in his shop. But it's a cool little shop. It's not a huge store, but the guy has just about everything. Well, key dates, a lot of some key dates. That's pretty cool. I've been to Apex Coins. That is really cool. Oh, speaking of things that start with an A and very similar in name, as of yesterday, I have been talking to APMEX, A-P-M-E-X, APMEX, which is one of America's largest gold and silver traders. Now, APMEX is, believe it or not, even though they are a very, very large company, is actually a family-owned company. And that was one of the reasons why I originally started talking to them, is they carry everything from gold and bullion, but they also carry coins and errors and a little bit of everything. Well, they've been talking to me about sponsoring my channel. Beth, thank you for your $10 super chat. That is awesome of you, Beth. I definitely enjoy having you in the live streams. But as of yesterday, the paperwork is through. I'm officially sponsored by APMEX. And all that means, my sponsorship with them is not like what a lot of other people do. All that means is about once a month, they're going to send me some coins for me to show you guys. And then once every other month, they're going to send me coins to use in giveaways for everybody. So I thought that was cool. I'm trying to find big companies that will definitely give me coins to give away to everybody. So passed sponsorship on to everybody else. But yeah, so as of yesterday, Coin Opp is officially sponsored by APMEX, which I thought was really cool. Well, whatever. And once again, Beth, thank you so much. That was really cool. And hello, Flordalina. I see that you are in here as well. Flordalina is Robert Lawson's wife. See, she is in here. It's awesome. Thank you, Beth. So, let's see here. What else do I have to talk to? Let me pull up my stuff. I did bring bunch of stuff to talk about. YouTube live stream website, 50K. Oh, yeah. That's something I wanted to talk about, just so that everybody does know. We are currently at, I think when I just looked last, we were at 41,100 subscribers. We go up in subscribers pretty quick, which is awesome. When we hit 50,000 subscribers, we are going to do a 50K giveaway. We are going to give away coins at 50,000 subscribers. So we are going to do a 50K coin giveaway. And when we do hit 50K, Robert Lawson has already put up 2 uncirculated 1964 Kennedy double-dyed $half. I have... right behind... No, wait. No, I have it sitting right here. I have a uncirculated 1997 doubled ear variety, Lincoln Cent. I'm putting up, and we're going to put together a few other things, but we are going to give away some major double dies, all stuff that you can find in the Red Book when we hit 50,000 subscribers. So as soon as we hit 50K subs, we will start the giveaway. Well, as soon as we hit 50K subs, I'll make a video announcing the giveaway and how to enter and all of that fun stuff, and we will go from there. Something else? Can someone tell me what a 1939 Wimp worth? It's the same size as a dime. Okay, well, if you have a 1939 Lincoln Cent and it is about the same size as a dime, well, dimes are just a little bit smaller. So it sounds like, Jerry, you might want to weigh it and measure it and look to see if there's any damage on it. It could have either been shaved off or it could have been something along with the planchet. Got PayPal now, but don't see Super Chat. Ray, the Super Chat, if you're looking at the comment section where it says say something, directly beneath it is a little thing that has a $sign. It says Super Chat. You can always use that. If you don't want to send a Super Chat through here, because PayPal does keep 30% of whatever you guys send, I do have my PayPal address listed at the top of the screen. You can always just send directly there, and that counts as well. And that way they don't take money out. But if you want it to flash across the screen and let me announce it to everybody, then of course use the Super Chat feature. But of course, as I always say, you do not need to do that. I do not do this in hopes that people tip me and all of that stuff. Whether you guys tip me money or not, I will still do these live streams. I'm not doing this for that. I know a lot of channels like to focus on pushing Super Chats and all of that stuff. I don't. When you're watching my videos and that little tiny banner pops up at the bottom with an ad or a commercial plays, that's how I make my money. So you guys do not need to donate money to the channel. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I love it when I get money, and nobody's going to argue that. But I do feel bad when people send me money. So that's why I offer in the Super Chat that if you do send me a Super Chat, I will mail you coins in return. So for the people who have sent me Super Chats tonight, make sure you send me an email at derringermagic@gmail.com. That way I can get you something to you for your donation. Pamela, the email is derringermagic@gmail.com. It's good to hear. Hit that like button for the... Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. Right now, though, the thing that I'm looking for the most... Of course, hitting the like button always helps. But I'm looking for subscribers. I want to start the 50K giveaway. So I'm really pushing for subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Have to do it different because on iPad doesn't show. I smell milkshakes. I want a milkshake. Family email is there. We've got $3 for pennies, for wheat pennies, from 30 to late 50s. Hope I find something worthwhile. Ezekiel, I hope you do as well. I definitely hope you do. Okay, I've got something else. I'm only going to just briefly talk on this, as I don't want to give anything away yet. But I believe my scheduled date for this is going to be Sunday the 27th of this month. But starting the end of this month, Robert Lawson, myself, and a couple other people, we have come up with another show idea for Coin Opp, another live stream show. Very different than what everybody else is doing. But it will not interfere with anything that we're already doing. All the normal content will always be there, and I will constantly keep uploading all the stuff that I'm always doing. But I believe on Sundays, starting the end of this month, we are going to start a new show idea with Coin Opp. So, and it will be live, and it'll be Sunday nights. As we get closer to it, I will fill you in on the show idea. I'm just kind of letting you guys know to keep your eyes open. I think everybody's going to like it. I think it's a heck of an idea. So we will see how it goes. I will sub with second account. Be right back. Ooh, thank you, Morgan Dollar. I enjoy my pennies. Caveman, I do too. I am a huge fan of the small and large cents. I like all of the copper and bronze coinage. Basically, your half cents, large cents, small cents, which is your flying eagles, your Indian head, your wheat cents, your modern Lincoln cents, and then of course your 2 cents. I also enjoy the 3 cents, the silver, the copper nickel. I like the half dimes and nickels. And 20-cent pieces. I have a few 20-cent pieces laying around as well. They're just, you don't see them that often. So anytime I find one for a really good price, I just snag it up because you don't really see them. Nice. Thank you, Morgan Dollar. I definitely appreciate that. So, one of the other things is we'll post my email address again. But for the next live stream, I was thinking it would be really cool if I took questions that you guys emailed me and answered them on the live stream. So if you would like to have coin questions answered from my email on the live stream next week, send me some coin questions or send me some images. Or if you have some coins that you would like to show off during next week's live stream, send me some images of that as well. I'll gladly show off some of your stuff in the live stream. Just think that would be awesome. I love having everybody involved. The more that you're involved, the more it keeps you excited about it. I absolutely love the coin community, and I love getting everybody excited about it as I am. So what subbed means? It means subscribe to the channel, Robert Lawson. What is your most desired coin rare you've been looking for besides the 1972 DDO4? Victor Cruz, that is the one that I am searching for currently, is the 1972 double die type 4, so I can complete a collection of 72 double dies. But this is going to sound really silly, Victor. Out of all the coins while coin searching that for whatever reason I cannot find, and it seems like everybody else that I know that is a coin searcher has found one. And keep in mind, I have been coin searching for many years. I cannot find a 1984 double ear variety on my own. I've bought plenty of them, but I've never found one coin hunting, and it drives me up the wall because everybody else I know has found one. And even though it's not a super rare coin, it's not a very high dollar coin, it is my unicorn, and it drives me nuts that I can't find it. But my super rare coin that I would love, just absolutely love to find an example of for my own personal collection. And believe me, if I ever found one of these, I would never sell it, ever. I would die with the thing. I'd probably be buried with it. I love doubled ear varieties. Anybody who knows me knows that I have a love for doubled ear Lincoln cent varieties. I want a 1988 doubled ear variety. In 1988, I believe it's double die type 3, there is a doubled ear variety that is just as strong, and it looks almost identical to the 1984 double ear variety. Now, there are only 2 of them, I believe, that have ever been found. So it's a very, very, very rare doubled ear variety. That is one that I absolutely, absolutely want. Oh yeah, Robert Lawson is talking about, he's currently in the process of coin searching a 5-gallon bucket of wheat cents. I believe Sylvia is coin searching an equal amount of wheat cents currently. And there's Silver King with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Silver King. You know I definitely appreciate it. As always, I love all of you guys. It is so awesome. I will be sending you something out. I see Amber is on point like she always is and has my email address already up there. Make sure you shoot me an email so I can get a hold of your contact information, which I'm pretty sure that everybody tonight so far that has sent me a super chat, I have your contact info already. I think all of you have sent me a super chat in the past. How many come in a bucket? That's a good question, Sylvia. I found several 1984 double die adverse. See, Caveman, I have never found one on my own. I've found some of the other 1984 double dies, but not the doubled ear variety, not the big one that everybody else has found one of but me. That's my unicorn. For whatever reason, that's my unicorn. I don't know if you see what Robert Lawson just posted in comments. He just told Sylvia, who she's currently coin searching. I think she had recently purchased 18,000 wheat cents, and that's what she is currently coin searching. And Robert Lawson just told her to find some 1944 Lincoln cent WDDO-022, which that is a double die that Robert Lawson is credited with the discovery. If you look right next to me, there's an image right where it says Coin Opp. There's an image with some arrows pointing to a 9 in between a 9 and a 4. That is the 1944 WDDO-022 that Robert Lawson was credited for discovering. And it's a very bold double die. I'll actually have to do a video on it. I did one a long time ago, but it is a very, very bold double die. And the amazing thing about it is that double die has been out there for 60, 70 years before anybody even found one or discovered it. And only a couple have shown up. I like wheat pennies. I found a 2009 double thumb. That is awesome, Jamie. There are, just so you know, there's something like, what is it? I think there's 178 different double thumb or 6-finger varieties, double die reverse varieties for the 2009 formative years. There are a lot of really good double thumb varieties for the 2009 Lincoln cent. That's with the formative years. Now, keep in mind, there are 4 reverse design styles for that Lincoln cent, and all of them have double dies with the reverses that you can find, especially on the log cabin. The log cabin one, there's close to 200 known double die reverses for that as well. So anytime you come across a 2009 Lincoln cent, look that thing over. There are lots of double dies, and they all seem to fetch in circulated condition from $1 up to $5, and uncirculated ones can go anywhere upwards of 20, 30 bucks. So taking a penny and making a couple bucks off of it is always good money to me all day long. Something to check out. Yeah, Sylvia, please do send me some of those. I would love to coin search some of those for you. Help you find some rare varieties with all of your wheat cents. What time is it? We are at 8:43. We have 17 minutes left. Bowl of change, I meant. Are you selling some soon on Coin Opp sales tree? Nice. All right, Sylvia. So does anybody have any questions? So we have about 16, 17 minutes left before I've got to cut the live stream. I don't like to overlap any of the other guys. I know Half Dollar Make You Holler does their live streams. I think tonight at like 9 o'clock or something. I definitely don't like jumping over top of their time. I know a lot of people who watch my stuff also watch theirs, vice versa. So I just don't want to take away from them either. Preferred, I don't have any. I searched through all the change. House, no joke. What would a 1917 S mint mark wheat penny be worth? Well, Ivan, once again, that would depend on the condition. Do keep in mind that 1917 is more of a common year with wheat cents, even though it is a very young year. But a 1917 S, you can get anywhere from 50 cents up to a couple bucks for it. It all depends on condition. Now, uncirculated examples would go for quite a bit more, of course. What do you think of 2017 penny airs, double dies, or double strike? What do you think? Or double strike. Well, Billy Reese, for the 2017 Lincoln cent, so far there are only 2 that I know of that are listed as double dies. That if you were to go over to doubledie.com, John Wexler's website, I do know that he has 2 of them listed already that are known double dies. I haven't seen any double strikes yet. I'm sure eventually we will, as double strikes happen most years. But I do know that there are 2 double dies for the 2017 Lincoln cent so far. I found a 1949 D over S Jefferson nickel yesterday. Really cool. Sean, you should send me a picture and I'll show it in next Wednesday's live stream if you would like. And of course, you know, you'll get credit for it. Caveman, I have a 1982 D small date copper. Caveman, if you have a 1982 D small date in copper, I would strongly suggest sending that off to be third-party graded. Currently, there is only 1 known example. There is a second one reported to be out, and just 2 days ago, somebody did send me images of one that they have, that it has damage, but it weighs right, the date looks right. Now, I told him to send it off, but if that comes back legit, then that'd be a second one. But that is also the second one somebody has shown me that never heard anything. What is the best coin you ever found? Well, Sheila, that depends. I have found some really nice ones. I think the best coin I ever found would probably be with cherry picking. Now, I know Robert Lawson has found coins that dwarf my little finds here, but cherry picking, when I lived in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Cumberland Coin Exchange was still open, and Gene owned that coin shop. Now, he closed it down just a few years ago. He was in his 70s, and just, you know, I mean, when time comes, sometimes it's ready to shut everything down and relax. So he was at that age, and it was time for him to close down, so he did. But prior to that, that was one of my favorite stores to go in coin search, because his eyes had started to get bad. So what I'd do is I'd go in, I'd find some stuff, and if I found something rare, a lot of times I would show him, because I know that his eyes weren't that good. But the first couple times before I got to know him that I went in there, I was searching through his bargain bin, his dollar bin basket of coins, and I found an 1877 Indian head. It was about an AG3 condition, all original, no damage. It was just a really low grade. And I pulled that out of there. I bought it for $1. I drove it down to Jim Dimmick's coin shop, and I sold it to him for 380 bucks. And then in the same shop, I always searched I always search the 1888 Indian head cents, looking for the 1888/7 type 1 and type 2. Now, in Gene's shop, I did end up pulling an 1888 Indian head cent type 2 8/7 variety. So that was another one that was really good. But that I only got a couple $100 out of it. So, but I've pulled some really nice things. With coin searching, I have pulled all different kinds of double dies, repunch mint marks. I have found quite a few different errors over the years. I think you missed my thanks for my super chat coins. Yes, I did. I did not see that, Viviana. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you got them. What do you think buying Indian rolls from an estate sale? Okay, Viviana, when it comes to buying rolls on eBay, you have to be very careful. I have only found a small handful of dealers that sell rolls on eBay that are legit with it. One that I recommend, I don't know if he has any Indian head cent rolls, but CCC Coins, I do a lot of business with him. I always plug him. I know his rolls are good. He doesn't search them. He literally has roomfuls of uncirculated rolls, and he buys rolls for the wrappers. He likes the old wrappers. So he's not even into the coins, it's the wrappers for him. But most of the people that have rolls of stuff, they bait you with it. They'll show nice things on the end, and everything in between is junk. So you gotta be really careful. Really careful with that. When it comes to buying things like Indian head cents, I typically like to be able to see all of them before I buy them. Just because, I mean, even a low grade one is still worth $1, but it's very easy to get screwed over with things like that. Because, I mean, keep in mind, if they were to show you a roll of Indian head cents and on the front is a 1909 and on the reverse is an 1888, well, that's going to entice you to pay a lot more for that roll, a lot more than value, just because the one end is showing a coin worth a lot more than the rest, and then the other end is showing something that has known varieties for it. You know, so it's real easy for them to try and screw you like that. So you just got to be careful. I'm looking for to answer some questions. What do you recommend? I don't care for forums so much because people would rather run their mouths and give good information. Kevin, I see that all the time in forums, quite a bit. There's a lot of people who just like to talk in forums. Kevin, I will list my email address. You can be more than happy. Feel free to send me images. I will gladly give you my opinion on anything that you send me. DerringerMagic@gmail.com. And then if you would like to, Coin Opp channel at gmail.com. You can always send images there as well. And if you send them to coinoppchannel@gmail.com, it is both myself and Robert Lawson that can see those emails, so you can get opinions from both of us. Nobody else has access to that, just me and him. And then the other one, the DerringerMagic@gmail.com, that is my personal private email address. Well, it's not that private because I give it out to everybody, but it is my personal email address. Actually, there really isn't a whole lot about me that's private. I even give out my address on the spot. I don't care. I figure if somebody, I've been stalked before, I figure if somebody's going to stalk me, they're going to stalk me either way. So, screw it. I just put it all out there. No problem, Kevin. But yeah, Kevin, I know what you mean with the forums. I've seen a lot of that. I know in the Coin Opp groups, I try, and the admins, especially my admins, if it wasn't for them, I don't think that group would still even be up. Those guys are awesome. Hey, there's what's going on to Cone 710. How much worth 1968 proof DDO number 7 or number 12? Off the top of my head, I do not know. Just found a 1927 SWD for $2 million. Very nice. Very nice, Benjamin. Yeah, what I was saying, though, Kevin, in the Coin Opp group, I've seen people do that where one of the biggest things that bothers me is a new person, you know, they don't, if you're brand new to the hobby, you don't know where you're supposed to go. You don't know where to look up for information. And I see people that will send stuff or post stuff like, well, a simple Google search. Well, a lot of people don't even realize that they can even do that yet. I mean, they're new to the hobby. And I've seen a lot of people that are new to the hobby ask a basic question. And people that have been in the hobby for an insane amount of years, like I have, I've seen them leave some pretty nasty comments at times. And in the Coin Opp group, we try not to allow that. We try to get rid of people like that. But it's really hard to keep up on all of that stuff. Anytime it's a forum or anything where it's a lot of people that have the ability to all chat and comment, you're going to get somebody who wants to do something weird. My good mod, Morgan Dollar, you are an excellent mod. And I'm very glad that you decided to ask to moderate with my live streams. And I'll have to email you then, Morgan Dollar. But towards the end of the month, when I start this other one, I'm going to need somebody to moderate that as well. Close to 8 p.m. till the heat wave is over. Nice. Steve, what about 67 Kennedy $half? Coin is worth on eBay. Check the sold listing. Yes, Jeffrey Watson is right. When you are trying to figure out a value of a coin, and this is what I do, when I am trying to find fair market value of a coin. Good night, caveman. What I try to do, or not try to do, what I typically do is I go over to, first of all, I'll go over to eBay, and I will look at past sales. I will find sales that have already passed, which is not hard to do at all. They have an option for it. And I look at ones that have already sold, and I find ones in the same condition. Then all I do is I go over to Heritage Coin Auctions, and I look at their past auction sales, and I compare the sales. And then sometimes I will go over to PCGS's price guide and look at what they say. Now keep in mind, if you do go over to PCGS price guide, their prices are for graded slabbed coins in a PCGS holder. So typically what I do is I will multiply what their suggested price is by about 70 to 75%. And that typically ends up being right around fair market value for a raw unslabbed coin. Most of the time. Sometimes they go for more, sometimes less. It's all hit and miss. Randy Burrows with his comment, if I hope to find a 1943 copper Lincoln cent, you and I both. I would love to find one of those. Why are users showing in gray with Italian font? What? Why are users showing in gray with Italian font? Amber, I'm not sure what you are talking about there. Let's see, Coin Opp, what are the requirements for being a moderator? Well, in here on the live chat, basically the people that are moderators of my live chat are either administrators, like Amber is one of the moderators in here, and I believe I have Ken Peavy listed as a moderator. Both of them are moderators for the Coin Opp groups. Robert Lawson is actually one of my channel partners. SJ's Mixed Adventures, she's a friend and a fellow YouTuber. And Morgan Dollar has been following me for a long time, and we've talked quite a bit. Basically, what it boils down to is if you are constantly in these chats, and I see you a lot, like I've been seeing you, and you are very helpful to people, and you ask to be a mod, I probably would make you a mod. That's pretty much it. What about Titanic nickel and plastic wrap? Does it have value? I'm not so sure about a Titanic nickel and plastic wrap. Amber, what would you be? You, I'm normal. I just got 2 of those pennies from a guy. Oh, I do that too. Bam Branch just said he got $2 of pennies from a guy counting them at the counter at a gas station. Anytime I am in a convenience store and I see somebody paying for a change, I just walk on up and I ask what the total is, and I hand it in cash and I take their change. I want the change. Look out for Ken. He knows too much and will make you look like a rookie. Actually, Ken Peavy is a really cool person to talk to. If you ever get a chance to talk to him, not only is he brilliant when it comes to coins, but the guy has a really cool sense of humor. He is absolutely funny. Morgan Dollar recently recommended me to your channel and streams. I hope I can fit that place one day. Oh, me too, YOLO. Well, welcome to my channel and streams. It's great to have you here. Missed the last show, hated it. Good show tonight. Neil Good, you're awesome. Got to see you later. All right, Brian, thank you so much for stopping in. We only have a couple minutes left anyhow, so we're going to be getting out of here in just a few minutes. We'll be ending this stream. This coin. A lot of times with your proof coins, if they are nice proofs and they are a double dyed, they almost always are worth the value or the cost to have them graded. This hobby for about a year now, and Coin Opp is my favorite spot for info to learn. Well, thank you, Sean McClure. You know, I see people do that, like Sean McClure just said, I've only been in this hobby for about a year now. You don't even need to say that. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the hobby. All that matters is that you are here. I don't care if you've been in this hobby for 100 years or if you've been in this hobby all of 5 minutes. If there's any kind of information that I put out that you can find useful, then I feel like I've done my part. And that's what matters to me. I like to pass on information. I figure the more people that we can pass information onto and teach them about our hobby, the more people we have involved in the hobby. The more people we have involved in the hobby, the more prices of things go up. So, and I say that in a good way. In other words, if you're a collector like me, I want prices of things to go up. No, I just like helping to encourage people in the hobby. I think anybody, if you are good at what you do, or you have a lot of information, or even if you know something more than the person next to you, I am a firm believer that it is always your duty to pass that information on. So I like to pass on the information that has been passed on to me. And I hope that you guys do that in all aspects of your life. I don't care what it is. I've had a lot of people actually tell me that they think it's nuts that, they're not nuts, but they think it's really cool that I will explain to people exactly what software I use, how to use it. I've even made people videos on how to edit their own audio and video just so that they too can make YouTube videos. I don't see that as competition at all. I figure if somebody wants to learn something and I know something more than they do, it's my duty to pass that on. So, and I hope everybody else does the same with all parts of your life. I love this. Thank you, Dustin. You're so cool. Thank you, Brian. Helps the hobby for sure, especially for younger generations. Exactly. And that's the point of the hobby, is the more you pass it on to the next generation, the more it builds the hobby. Add me through email to the group, Dustin. Also, can I be? So right, Jeffrey. Thanks. Sheila, if you go to PCGS website, tell you how to send your coins to them. Yes, Sheila, if you were to go to PCGS's website or NGC's website or Annex's website, all three of them list exactly how to submit coins to them. And they all even have contact numbers. You can call PCGS and talk to them personally, and they'll explain to you how to submit coins to them. It is not that difficult. Yeah, please do. Send me some photos of it. I'd definitely give you my opinion. I'd love to see it. Good night. All 4 a.m. comes early. Take care. Enjoy. Steve, you do the same. It was great seeing you on here, Steve. Cool on sharing knowledge. Well, everyone, it is about that time. I do not want to overlap it to some of the other people's live streams, so we are going to cut on out. My other message, please. Yeah, I did see that. We'll have to talk about that in email, because when it comes to adding moderators or administrators to the Coin Opp groups, that is all done through a vote with the other admins and administrators. I don't want to just add people that, you know, I make sure it's a group agreement. YouTube vids help me out a lot. Thank you. You're very welcome. Okay, well, if you have not hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. If you would like to help our channel, the easiest way to do that would be to hit that thumbs up button. The more you hit the thumbs up button, the more it encourages YouTube to share our content with more and more people. Also, by subscribing. Once again, we are pushing for 50,000 subscribers right now. When we hit 50,000 subscribers, we are going to start a 50K giveaway. So we have a bunch of stuff that we are going to be giving away. So the quicker we get to 50K, the quicker we can start that 50K giveaway. Also, the way that YouTube works with their way that they figure out how to send videos around, the more, literally, the more you hit the thumbs up button and the more you share my content, the more they will share my stuff as well. And once again, everybody, if you want an easy, probably way more so you can do it, just go to Coin Shop and they do it for you around 50 bucks. Yeah, Dacone Shiro is absolutely right. Most coin shops, if it says PCGS certified or NGC certified or anything like that on the door, what that means is that they can submit coins to the grading companies for you. Now, they typically will charge like a little fee. I know Jim Dimmick charges like 40 bucks. So it's like 36 his cost, so he's only making $4 a coin to send in. But most coin shops will submit coins for you. And Bam Branch with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Bam Branch. Make sure you get me your information. That way I can get you some coins out to you in the mail. I don't have my keyboard in front of me. Hold on. Let me type my email address here. All right, make sure you shoot me an email over at derringermagic@gmail.com so I can get your contact info. Just real quick, everybody, if you would like to ask questions for the next Super Chat, send me an email with your questions. And if you have coins that you would like to show off in my next, not Super Chat, but live stream, I don't know why I just called it a Super Chat, in my next live stream, send me some images over at derringermagic@gmail.com or at coinoppchannel@gmail.com, and I will put it on our next live stream. And as always, everyone, have fun.